Heyo everyone, welcome back. I'm JP. We have an exciting week for new games here on the Nintendo Switch, and while most are smaller indie games, we do have a pretty notable port releasing in a couple days to go over as well. Stick around and we'll talk about all of that for the next couple minutes. If you're new here and you enjoy the video, please hit the like button, and I always encourage you to jump into the convo down below. For today, I'd love to hear what games you're excited to get your hands on when they finally come out. Alright folks, let's go ahead and dive in. Stay safe and please enjoy the video. Moving Out 2 comes to the Switch today and once again offers a unique co-op experience for up to 4 people at one time, both locally and online. We find ourselves having to move a ton of different furniture around for the residents of Packmore. It's chaotic and requires great communication as a team, and you'll be happy to know there's an option for crossplay as well. The environments are creative and even more over the top this time around, plus there are a bunch of accessibility options so everyone has a chance to jump in and have some fun with a couple friends. Again, you can pick it up for just $29.99 and you'll need a little over 1.5 gigs for the install. Up next we have Skylands, which is an open world top-down twin-stick shooter from Tiny Build Games. The download comes in again a little over 1.5 gigs and the gameplay prioritizes exploration with fun gunplay, each gun having a really good sound. In fact, the sound design overall is really nice. On top of that, you can modify weapons in a bunch of different ways, plus there are different gadgets like a grappling hook you can find that'll make exploring the levels a lot more fun. Once you've collected enough loot or you've completed a mission, you can then take it all back to your ship and fly around to different areas of the map. There are even airborne battles as well. Skylands released today for $19.99 here on the Nintendo eShop. Astro Starfighter is a vertical shooter with a retro look and feel. It comes to us from Sometimes You and has a download just under 1 gig. The game offers 15 different levels to blast your way through, and each one does have a boss at the end, although they really don't pose much more of a challenge overall than some of the tougher segments that you'll encounter in the actual levels. It also has a pretty cool upgrade system that allows you to add new weapons to your ship or increase the power of the ones that you already have equipped. And it runs really well overall, at least from what I've played. I haven't had any major issues in the few hours that I've put into the game. Now it's another one that releases today and the price is set at $19.99, but it's currently on sale marked down 20% to just $7.99, and that deal ends tomorrow at midnight. Up next we have Creepy Tale Ingrid's Penance, which is the newest game in the series, and this time around it follows a spoiled young girl named Ingrid as she finds herself trapped in hell after a string of bad decisions. It has a download around 850 megabytes, and from what I've played thus far, I've truly enjoyed the story. You have to solve puzzles and work your way through each different chapter while trying to atone for all of your bad deeds. Now it does have multiple endings, voice acting, and some really cool locations. It releases tomorrow, August 16th for just $9.99, but again this one is on sale marked down 20% to just $7.99, and the deal ends on the 17th. Chrome Wolf is a top-down action RPG that comes to us from Kemco and follows a soldier as he begins a quest to undo the wrongs from his past. We join a group called the Chrome Wolf, and from there we're on our way. Now you get to put together a group of fighters from all different classes, and then head out into battle, which is turn-based, so keep that in mind if that's a deal breaker for you. Each class is unique, and so you'll want to pay attention to the different situations and put together the best combinations, plus there's even tank battles as well, as a cherry on top. Now I know some people love Kemco RPGs and others not so much, so this one won't be for everyone, but it does come to the Switch on the 17th of August, and the price is $14.99. Again, it's on sale with a 10% discount, so it brings it down to just $13.49 until the 24th, and the download is just over 100 megabytes. Up next we have Die After Sunset, which is a third-person action shooter with a download around 2.2 gigs. It was developed by PlayStark, and while I appreciate the hard work and always try to support indie devs, this time around I just can't recommend the game. It needs some major patching in order to be even playable, and on top of that, all of the assets used within the game look pretty rough, although the colors are pretty and they do pop off the screen. Sadly though, the game just jitters around too much and the camera struggles to turn at times, and I really would suggest avoiding this one for now. It releases on the 17th and perhaps there's a day one patch coming, but for $19.99 I'd say hold off and let's see how it turns out down the road. It's a shame though, I was excited to play this one, but what can you do? Alright everyone, we reached the big port for the week. By now I'm sure most of you have heard that Red Dead Redemption will be releasing on the 17th, and they set the price to $49.99. which then had the internet on fire with debate over how much is too much money or if Rockstar even cares about the fan base that they've built up over the years. With all that said, I think this is a fantastic game, one of the best ever made, but I'm not going to be spending $50 on it. When it comes down to like $29.99, maybe I'll pick it up then. Either way though, let me know what you think down below, and if you plan to pick it up, just keep in mind that you need about 11.5 gigs for the install. Up next we have SHINOBI non-GRATA, which is a 2D action platformer with an incredible retro look, and I'm excited to get my hands on this one when it releases here on the 17th. The download comes in at about 300 megabytes and puts us in the shoes of a young ninja with ties to an ancient clan. We then find ourselves at war with a rival clan, and they've been into some pretty wild stuff, teaming up with demons and plotting to take over the world. Now the main story doesn't seem to be very long, so I'd imagine the game will encourage you to play through a couple of times, and I hope the combat is as fun as it looks. It releases again on the 17th and will cost $14.99 here in the US or your regional equivalent. Vampire Survivors is a game many people have been wanting to play here on the console, and so I know a bunch of you have likely pre-ordered the game already, but for those that haven't played the game or others like it, it's a simple gameplay loop, but it is very addictive and has maybe the most simple control scheme of any game on the Switch. All you have to do is move your character around and avoid enemies, and your attacks are automatic with each on their own timer, so while you're running around you just want to collect gems and try to take out as many enemies as you can until the timer runs out, and then there's a boss at the end. It has a download around 400 megabytes and offers local co-op for up to 4 people at a time as well. Now be prepared to sink a ton of hours into this one, and you'll be able to jump into the action on the 17th. It has a price tag of $4.99, but again it's on sale until the end of the month with a 10% discount, making it just $4.50. Alright, and later this month we have 2 sequels that I'm very excited to talk about as we get closer to the release dates. First we have Blasphemous 2, which is a follow-up to one of the best indie Metroidvanias here on the console in my opinion. It comes out on the 24th and is currently available for pre-order with a 10% discount. Then later in the month we have Trine 5 coming out. These games are always a great time, especially with some friends, and so I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. It releases on the 31st and it's also available for pre-order with a 10% discount. We'll take a closer look when we can. Alright everyone, that's going to close up today's video, but remember we covered a bunch of great games on sale, and I'll have a link down below so you can check those out. And please, before you head out, smash that like button and let me know if any games caught your attention. Alright everyone, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.